You know, for those that obviously don't know, you have been quite open with a lot of the health problems that you have had, and that's one thing that you did the vlogging side for, so people could get, you know, they could get a real understanding of what was going on day to day.
100%.
But I mean, for those that obviously don't know, I mean, do you wanna just give us an overview as to what was?
I mean, it goes well. We cover the recent stuff after, but firstly, when I was 14, I was diagnosed with a thing called CML, which is basically chronic myeloid leukemia, which is like a form of blood cancer. I don't know if you two know that. Or
I
not.
did, yeah.
I didn't know that. No,
I did see it, yeah.
Well, okay, so I had this thing called CML, and bro, it was so scary, man. When I was 14,
I can imagine. I can't. I'm saying I can imagine. I can't imagine. That's just mental.
So it started. I felt I was like getting dizzy at school. And it was the weirdest thing. I had a pain in my side, and that's all I remember really, feeling dizzy and getting a pain in my side. And eventually they sent me in for a blood test. And then my blood test came back. Well, it didn't come back actually. It got sent off to get like analysed. We went home for tea.
Yeah.
And then we were about to have tea. Heard a knock on the door. I was like, "Who's that?" Then went to the door, and it was my GP. My GP knocked on the door. He's like,
Bloody hell.
"Is Miles here?" And he's like, I was like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "He needs to go up to the hospital." I was like, "Right." We went up to the hospital. Obviously, I was only 14, so they didn't tell me a lot. They just said, "Oh, we've got to run some tests."
Yeah.
They took my mum out to another room, spoke to her. She came back in crying. I was like, "Geez, what is going on here?" Then I was like, "I'm a bit scared now."
Yeah.
And then next morning, they took me straight down to Birmingham Children's Hospital, and that's where they told me. They were like, "You've got leukemia." And I was like, "Right." And then I was just, to be fair, I was all over the place. I probably started crying, to be honest. I can't really remember, but I probably started crying because obviously you think the worst when you get told you got cancer. You're like, "Shit, what's happening here?"
Yeah, it's that instant.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you're 14, I was like, "Oh my god, what is happening?"
That is crazy.
So yeah, it turns out the way they found out was my blood. So your white blood count. I don't know if you guys know a lot about blood and stuff, but your white blood count's normally around the 10 mark.
Okay.
You have, like, I don't know what measurement it is, but the way they measure your blood is this unit of white blood cells comes out about 10. Mine was 300.
Jesus.
So the fact my white blood cells were so high was because my body was trying to fight off an infection. So they were trying to battle the infection, which turns out was this chronic myeloid leukemia, which is a cancer of the blood. Basically, there's something wrong. I think it's in something to do with my bone marrow. The way my bone marrow creates cells, it now creates them in a slightly different way, and that's why my blood count, my white blood cells were so high, because they were trying to fight off these weird cells that are now in my body. So yeah, I was in hospital for about 3 weeks, which is mental because I was on the Teenage Cancer Trust ward up there, and bro, it was crazy. Like, I didn't feel ill. I didn't lose my hair. I didn't really feel bad. I didn't feel ill at all. And I was sitting on a ward with people with no hair, like being thrown up every day. Like, it didn't feel right because I guess I felt lucky, but lucky in the sense of.
Did you also, to a degree?
I'm genuinely trying to picture everything.
Definitely.
This is just crazy.
100% awkward. Yeah. It was awkward.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Like, I probably could have dealt with it at home. Like, I didn't feel like it was that bad for me to be there. But I was on chemotherapy tablets. I wasn't on like the drip. They gave me these tablets for 3 weeks. My blood count like fell drastically straight back down.
So like, was it like a more normal?
Yeah, straight back to normal. Right, I was like, what's going on here? And like, they caught it so early. Super early.
That's good though. Like, if they
on a serious note, just to try and tone it down a little bit, but how bad was the hospital food? Do you remember that?
Oh god,
for 3 weeks,
mate.
Nah, bro, no.
Absolute.
Mate, I can tell you so many stories about hospital food, man. Honestly, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, the whole ward was just incredible, mate. Like, there was so much in there. Like, if you ever look at it, like, if you search TCT, Birmingham's Children's Hospital, like, it was brand new. I somehow got a bed on there. It was brand new ward on there in the Children's Hospital. They had pool table, PS4, Xbox at the time, obviously, because they're only just out. It was nuts, bro. There was so much there to do. But obviously, I I didn't really want to do any because I didn't feel up to it. The tablets were affecting me big time. But yeah, 3 weeks it all cleared up. I was out of there, and it was then just weekly checkups to make sure everything was good. And to this day, I'm still good.
It's good
all
to
good.
hear, man.
2021, 10 years later.
That's what the crazy thing is the whole like going through that at 14 years old.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to process.
Crazy.
Like as you were talking about like sitting in the hospital ward like with people losing their, I'm literally trying to like imagine you just sitting like and trying to like take. That's crazy, man.
It was nuts.
I think the worst thing is because 14 is like quite a prime age, isn't it? Like going up to like 15,
what do you do
16,
at 14 normally? What, I can't even remember what I was doing at 14 normally. Like.
Used to sit there with the trousers around my ankles, to be honest, when I was 14.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Tugging a few off at night, you know, just discovering how it feels. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful scenes.
I used to be, actually, when I was 14, I was nicking magazines from the corner shop.
Oh, yeah, the one with the Sun page. Oh, mate.
Did you ever get caught?
I'd swipe a Sun page free, yeah. Oh, mate. Beautiful.
That's what I was doing. Oh
god!
So that's what I'm saying. Just to go through that, man. I'm just trying to line it up a little bit because obviously it's
100%.
It's quite a big thing, you know. To 14 to go through that is bizarre, mate. And listen, fair play for everything being fine now.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I still have to take a tablet every day, but
yeah. Did you have to take them for the rest of your life? Then is that what they've said?
Yeah. It's either that or. If it gets this, well, I'm lucky really because I'm only on the first tablet. Like if this tablet didn't work, there would have been like another 14 tablets I could have tried. And then if they didn't work,
first level, like you just
like I'm literally at the first stage.
Yeah, first stage. That's the better word. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah. Like it's, and if worse comes to worse, and none of the tablets worked, there'd still be another chance of getting like a stem cell transplant if I found a donor.
Yeah,
but like. It's crazy how the first one worked, to be honest, and obviously...
Considering there was 14 other tablets and the first one...
I mean, there's probably more than that now, to be honest.